Okay, extended questions on paper 2 then, again answered quite poorly, and I think question 10 was probably the hardest extended question out of the 4 that you did on the 2 papers, and I'm just going to try and give a bit of feedback on the 2 extended questions on what I think you might want to think about when attempting to answer them again. And I'm going to do this in hopefully 5 minutes for both the questions, so a short video on this. So first thing I want you to think about in terms of your extended question, and you'll be sick of me and Mr. Bradley repeating ourselves here, but we need to think about the command word. So what does evaluate mean? Okay, you need to make sure you know what that means. Okay, you're then going to think about any content. Okay, so thinking about diet, possibly activity levels. You're then thinking about any qualifying words as well, which could be to do with lifestyle choices, right, and its impact on a sports performer. Okay, and once you've then done that, you probably just want to make sure you know how many marks are available. I've cut that off, but we know it's 9 marks that are available. So again, straight away, I want to be thinking about different assessment objectives and what the split is for that. So again, I know that 3 marks are going to get given for my assessment objective 1, 3 marks for assessment objective 2, and 3 marks for assessment objective 3 for every single 9-mark question. Alright, in order to get 9 out of 9 or 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 9, I need to give a balanced answer. So that means that I need to give a number of AO1, AO2 and AO3 in order to get those top marks. If you don't give that balanced answer, you won't get top marks. Okay, so for question 10, first thing I think that you could have picked up easy marks and it would have boosted a lot of people's grades is that assessment objective 1. Alright, so that is a recall of facts. So you want to, almost like your step 1, in order to get assessment objective 1 ticked off, is you want to identify and define the content word, alright, or the topic word, which is diet. Okay, mainly diet. So for me, I'd be writing anything that I know about diet. Alright, I'd be saying about the macronutrients, I'd be saying about what they do, etc, etc, that sort of thing. I won't go into too much detail. Okay, so I would be giving a definition, alright, or identifying anything I know about the topic word. Again, for question 11, I'll be doing the same thing. I would be talking about what do I know, or can I define visual and verbal guidance, not think about anything else in the question, so just giving a list of information that you know. Okay, the second assessment objective, AO2, is for your application of knowledge, and you want to be thinking about how the content or how the topic links with the qualifiers. Alright, so how the topic links with the qualifiers. Okay, so in question 10, I think the qualifying really is the impact on a sports performance. So it's asking you about how could diet and activity levels impact on a sports performance. So you're trying to apply that knowledge. So bear in mind you've hopefully written a load of good stuff about different things that you know about diet. How is those things that you've written about going to impact on somebody as a sports performer? Okay, it doesn't have to necessarily be their skill, alright, their ability to be able to perform something, but it could be about their fitness levels, their component of fitness. It could be about their effort levels or ability to be able to recover as well. Okay. It could also be as well about advantages, so positive things. It could be about disadvantages, because somebody could have quite a poor diet, so it could be about the disadvantages as well. And again, with the question 11, with visual and verbal guidance, all right, for applying that, think about the qualifying words that you might have identified in that question. And I think one of the important things is the actual that it's a group of beginners in badminton, not experts, will make a massive difference on what type of guidance you use depending on their ability. Okay, so the next bit you're going to try and do is the assessment objective 3. Okay, and that is then the evaluative bit, alright, or analysis bit. You're going to try and make a judgment about what you've written about before, how that could impact on the sports performer. Alright, a connection between possibly the guidance and their activity level in badminton as well. Okay, so again, important thing for me massively on these 2 questions is first thing you want to do after you've read the question and done all that thing that we ask you to do is to give as much fact or information about the topic or the content word. Don't worry if you write more than 3 points. Alright, I know we only give 3 marks for assessment objective 1, but the more things you write about, the easier it will be then to apply that knowledge in assessment objective 2, or then use that in your evaluative bit in assessment objective 3. Okay. Again, if you didn't do a particularly good job on that question, you might want to try and answer it again based on the information I've given you. Okay, and see how you get on. Good luck.